Hello.
Aloha friends, and welcome into our kitchen. This is Kai Emmerich.
Yes?
My name's Maria Emmerich. I'm a nutritionist, and Kai is a keto kid.
Yeah.
Kai's my keto son, and you've been keto for how long?
About my whole life.
Yeah, like 12, well, when you were a baby, you know.
Yeah.
He came into our life when you were just over 1. I missed your first birthday, and man, did I cry hard. But what's your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert would have to be flan.
Flan. Kai asked for flan for his birthday, but it's not your birthday. We're doing a special recipe though.
Yeah.
And I know that you want to try this out and test it out. We're making flan, people, and we are going to make a special kind of flan with Element. Now, Kai, you get to choose.
Okay.
You can choose to make chocolate caramel flan, or Element also has chocolate raspberry, chocolate mint, or chocolate chai. And I know your favorite drink is a chai tea. What are you thinking? The caramel?
Wait. Yeah, caramel.
Caramel. Okay, so we're going to pick caramel. And this is how we're going to do it. To start it, we're going to get you a real nice close-up on how to make the caramel in the flan because it's a little tricky. So come over to my stovetop and I'll show you. Okay, my friends, my oven is on at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And we'll end up baking it for about 25 minutes. But first we have to make the caramel that goes into the ramekins. And so I'm going to add allulose. Erythritol sweeteners will not work, so you're going to want to have allulose. You can use powdered allulose or granulated allulose. That will not matter because we're going to melt it. But at this point, you just put it in, turn your stovetop on, and it's going to melt. Meanwhile, you're going to want to have 1/8 of a cup of water nearby. So you can see it's just starting to melt here. We're going to get a nice golden brown on it. You don't really have to whisk it at this point, but I'm just trying to get this process going. And flan is like a super easy, delicious recipe, and you can make it protein sparing if you want to. You can make it dairy free if you want to, and I'm going to give you some options when we get to that point. But you can see how it's just turning clear. There, it's melting. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I don't like induction. I don't know if anybody has induction oven. I didn't like induction, I should say. I always liked a gas. At home I have a gas stovetop, and I love it, love it, love it. But here we couldn't have a gas, so I have induction. The one thing about induction I do love is that, man, I can heat some boiling water fast. And see, it melts allulose fast too. Now at this point it's melted, and I'm going to add the 1/8 of a cup of water. My face is a little too close to that. Now we're going to keep heating it until it turns golden brown. Yikes. There. And then that's going to be our caramel. That's how simple it is. 0 calories, 0 calories of caramel. So depending on how hot your stovetop can go will depend on how long this is going to take. This has a speed boost, and it really gets things very, very hot. So it shouldn't take too long, but it might take 5 minutes or so. This will probably take about 1 more minute. See how it's turning golden? There. That's nice. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. That's perfect. All right, let's come back to Kai. Okay, my friends, at this point, you're going to want ramekins into a casserole dish like this, something heat safe. And we have our hot caramel here. And I don't want 6, I only want 4. I was getting ready for if you missed the creme brulee, that was really good. That made 6. This is going to make 4. And I'm going to just divide this. Be careful, Kai, this is very hot. I don't want your face in there. Into the bottom of each ramekin. And we don't need a water bath in here, so don't worry about that. But you just want something to hold the ramekins in. And there's still some of this goo in here. I'll get a spatula here. It gets very sticky if it cools, so kind of work quickly. Don't go and do the laundry at this point. I'm notorious for that. I work out at home. I work out like right in this tiny condo, and I'll like think of a recipe and start doing that, and like my workout sometimes is like, oh, I didn't really get a workout in. So that's a nice coating, don't you think, Kai?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll set that in there. Thank you, buddy. Ooh, now we're gonna set this aside over here, and we're gonna get a bowl, a nice big bowl like this, and this is where you can decide. Oh, that's okay. I was like, what's that noise? At this point, you can decide. Do you want to use heavy cream? Do you want to use protein sparing like this? This is unsweetened macadamia nut milk that I love. We're going to use heavy cream, okay? Or you could use a canned coconut milk if you're dairy free, and that's going to be a nice thick flan. I think that coconut milk would be really good and exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to use heavy cream. So you want a cup of heavy cream into a large bowl like this. Well, Kai messes with the caramel. And then we're going to add half a cup of allulose in here. So it's a total of 1 cup allulose. Half a cup's going to go in here, half a cup is for the caramel. And then we're going to add 3 eggs. So 1, 2, 3. Now if you wanted to make it protein sparing, I would do 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites. Okay? Kai is going to whisk it away. And then we're going to get the Element chocolate caramel out because that's the flavor that Kai picked. And Element is so generous. If you use code, or if you go to drinkelement.com/KetoMaria, you get a free sample with your order. So do not miss that opportunity. It's awesome. And it's like a natural Gatorade without sugar. And they have like this sweet version. And you know what else, Kai? Remember the chicken wings we made with them?
Yeah.
We used the chili lime flavor that they have and made it with chicken wings. It was really good. So we're gonna add that to it, okay? And then you can add either vanilla extract, but I have a vanilla bean. I want to show you how to do that. This is the vanilla beans I got from Costco. They come in a nice little tube like this. And you want to make sure that they're pliable. If they don't bend like this, they are no longer good. That's why you want to keep them in like a nice airtight container in the fridge. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to move this back here. Oh, here's a knife. We got some knives in here somewhere. There we go. You're going to want a knife. And you're going to move the scissors away. You're going to take your knife and run it down the center. But don't go all the way through it. Only go through half of it, if that makes sense. You don't want to cut it right down the middle. You want to make sure that you can open it up like this to expose the vanilla beans inside. And you're going to take your knife and kind of scrape that out like this. And the reason why I love using vanilla beans versus vanilla extract is extracts either have alcohol or usually something to emulsify it and combine it well. And alcohol can affect, can you stop? Your blood sugar and ketones. So that's why I love vanilla beans, because pure vanilla. There's a boat really close. I wonder if there's a whale. See that?
Oh yeah. Wait, that's a leopard.
Well, that usually means a shark. Ow. Okay, so this is great. Looks good. Do you want to, oh, stevia glycerate. You think we should add a little stevia glycerate? I like to blend sweeteners because it gives it a more natural, no, up there, Kai. There. A natural sweetness. So if you're used to like a sugary dessert, blending allulose and some stevia glycerate is really good. Now I'm going to have Kai taste test this. Do know that once you bake something with a natural sweetener, it's usually less sweet after it's baked. So if it's a little too sweet, that's not so bad. And you have the caramel on the bottom. The caramel is going to make it sweeter.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's good.
Okay. Usually like BAM! No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now you can stop doing that. Did you lose your microphone?
Oh wait.
Okay. Oh, do you guys want to know why Kai's wearing his Packer outfit?
Yeah.
Because.
It's
Do you think they're going to win the Super Bowl? Because we're filming this. They're playing today.
Yeah.
It's actually January 14th.
Yeah, it's actually the wild card round.
It's a wild card round. Can they make it into the Super Bowl, Kai? I don't want this in here.
I hope.
Can you move that?
And I think I have hope.
He's like the biggest diehard Packer fan. You had that on last night because you wanted to give it extra good luck, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. Funny, funny. So now you're just gonna divide this on top of the caramel, which by now it's hardened, but it will soften again once you bake it. And then we're gonna bake it for, like I said, 25 to 35 minutes. It's just gonna kind of depend on your ramekin size and shape, and all of that. So I'm gonna do this, divide it evenly. You okay there, Mr. Twister? I'd love to know, is anybody else a Packer fan out there? Who are you rooting for? And when this plays, when this is goes out, the Super Bowl will be over, so we'll know who the real winners are.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully Usher does a good performance.
oh, he will.
It's at halftime, so.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So now this is gonna go in the oven, and what should we do while it bakes? Go to the beach? You want a boogie board? You guys want to see him boogie board? Not today.
I don't know.
Snorkel? Snorkel with the turtles? Too many options. You
Yeah.
can't decide. You're a lucky boy, aren't you?
Yeah,
You have to work on your presentation?
probably.
Probably, okay. All right, everybody, we'll catch you back in about 30 minutes. Okay, my friends, I write so many recipes, I do forget some things. I apologize. I do want a water bath with the flan. I was thinking something didn't feel right. A water bath is going to help cook it evenly. And so what you do is take your water, add it about halfway up the ramekins before you put it into the oven. And that's going to help evenly cook the flan. Water baths work great for cheesecakes, creme brulee, flan, those sorts of things. And now it'll go into the oven. Okay, my friends, it took about 30 minutes, but you can see there's just a tiny, really not much of a wiggle left, and I'm going to remove them from the water. Otherwise, they're going to continue to cook, and they'll be too rubbery rather than that creamy goodness that we want. So I'm going to take them out, and then I'm going to set them in the fridge to cool for ideally 3 hours or overnight before you try to get them out of the ramekins. And I'll show you that after a few hours of chilling. All right, my friends, so I took the flan out of the oven and it's in the fridge chilling. The boys they're over there playing. You can see Micah in the water. And I was just going to talk to you a little bit about why I was like right away when Element first came out, I just loved it because it was the first electrolyte that used a good quality magnesium. You know, if you suffer from headaches, a lot of times it's a magnesium deficiency. And you can't absorb magnesium without sodium. So it's really important to, you know, have the sodium with the magnesium and potassium and all the electrolytes that you need. If you know somebody that suffers from headaches, a natural cure, I suggest, is to cut out the coffee. Coffee will constrict those blood vessels. So sure, yeah, when you first quit the coffee, you'll have those withdrawal headaches. But in the long run, those headaches will go away. And you could totally replace your coffee habit with maybe a hot chocolate element in the morning or something like that. But it's just something to think about because I work with a lot of people that suffer with headaches, that suffer with sleep issues. And come on, people, cut out the coffee and the caffeine if you have sleep issues. It's the easiest thing to do. So there you go. Add a magnesium supplement, drink your element instead of coffee, and boom, headaches will be gone. Okay, you want to say go, Pack, go?
Go, Pack, go.
We're at halftime.
Yeah.
We're doing great, right?
Yeah, we're beating them 27-7.
I don't know, because I was out walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't sit inside and watch TV. I just can't when it's nice out. I just can't.
Yeah.
Dude. Anyway,
Yeah.
here are our flan. It's about 3 hours of chilling in the fridge. And you can see they're nice and firm.
Yeah.
Careful now. And hopefully this one comes out right.
Yes.
Because sometimes they don't. But it's okay. They still taste good. What you're going to do is you're going to take a knife and you're going to rim that outside like this. Make sure it's nice and loose. You can see it kind of jiggle in there and move. Okay? And then you're going to take a plate, put it on top.
And then
Pray. Oh, I think it came out. Ready, everybody? Moment of truth. Oh! That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Nice. So there's some goodness in there if you want to like scoop it out. But I think we're ready for
Kai's taste test.
All right, let's get a spoon. No, you're not eating it with a knife. Stop.
No,
people.
I'm slicing it.
No, eat it with a spoon,
Okay.
man. Why do you have to do that? Why do you want to slice it? You don't
I
want
want to be pleasure.
Huh?
Like, you know.
I don't understand. Gordon Ramsay wouldn't do that. Someone suggested. Oh,
That's so good.
it's so good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
I want to tell them so they know
Yeah.
that you're like drooling right now, right?
Yeah.
Super good. I used half heavy cream and half unsweetened macadamia nut milk just to lower the calories, because calories do matter whether you're on a keto diet or carnivore diet or anything, but it's still good.
Yeah.
You don't have to have all the heavy cream in there. You can lighten it up a little bit.
This is so good.
So good. So good, my friends. So don't forget, get your free box of Element.
This is like almost candy.
drinkelement.com/Keto Maria. It's like candy, huh?
Yeah.
You like
This-
that? I thought about using brown allulose, because they
Oh.
have like a brown, like brown sugar. They have a brown allulose, but I didn't. I could try to do that. I don't know. What do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids.
Make this recipe. Go Pack Go.
Go Pack Go.
And
What if they win the Super Bowl and this is the day after the Super Bowl that this airs?
I'll be happy.
You'll be happy. All right, my friends. Mahalo, everybody.
Mahalo.
When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, acid reflux, depression, and IBS. Instead of taking those prescription drugs, I decided to change my life with food. Yes, food healed me, and it's healed so many of my clients over the past 20 years of working with people. If you are interested in transforming your life, check out ketomaria.com. I'd be honored to help you.